Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Dead Cells in the Brutaler Update Alpha. When we last left off, we were having a jolly old time facing our nemesis, our enemies, the bad fellows, and we're going to try to do even better this time. We are going to continue spending cells, trying to upgrade things, and I think let's make this a tactics run. We could easily turn it into a brutal run, alternatively, but I mean, actually, in retrospect, maybe I should have made it a brutal run. But then again, wait, actually, what is this giving us? 1 brutality and 1 tactics. It would be at its best if it was giving me dual tactics, I guess, but, you know, we are destroying our enemies. Actually, frankly, if we were in double hard mode, this would actually be really, really good for us, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Excuse me, sir, you were supposed to die, and also give me all your cells, and possibly your lunch money. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we're not even a minute in yet. Got anything better? A level 2 sword? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we got 13 cells just from that. I should have harvested that a bit more. We're a bit low on money because I tried off camera to do a hard mode run, and it's not really there yet. I've got a long ways to go before we do that. I think I should try to get at least every item upgraded once before we really consider, yeah, that, because we're not at that point yet. Let's increase our health. And by at that point yet, I mean we're not at a point where I am ready, personally, to invest in a hard mode run. But we're getting there. I mean, this is actually a really good run to start that on, I should think. Beautiful. You see how beautiful that was? I saw it. It was probably one of the most beautiful things I ever did see. And also we have a reasonable amount of power right off the bat, so that's gonna be sweet. Like, imagine when we have every single item upgraded like that. I will have no excuse not to play on hard mode all the time, because we'll be starting off with so much raw, unlimited power that it'll be just ridiculous. I mean, we're not at perfect power yet, because I can't one-shot every single enemy. These goblin people are... Wait. Oh god. Why are some of the goblins able to do more damage to me than others? Also, where's that turkey? Come here, turkey, turkey, turkey. Yoink. Delicious. Nutritious. And it tasted just like a freshly baked Thanksgiving turkey. Freshly baked, freshly cooked. It's all the same at the end of the day. There we go. Ooh, a slice of cake. I love cake. Okay, come on. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff, man. Beautiful. Sensational. Splash-tacular. Also, does that Everpath go anywhere? It doesn't look like it. Let's just keep on running. Because running is what we do. And also because it works. I mean, if it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. I feel like taking items today. So we will. Because, honestly, this bow might last us the entire run unless we are blessed with getting for free an upgraded version. But I am not convinced such a thing will happen on this, indeed, most glorious and rapturous day that we are upon. Man. You know, that Lewis Carroll guy, he may have had some crazy ideas about math, and also possibly he was on drugs, but he wrote some good books, didn't he? Yes, he did. But then again, you know, such is life. 70,000! 70! That's seven 10,000s. And that's just a lot. That's just terrible. Like, how do I afford such a treasure? I mean, you don't, is the answer, by the way. The treasure affords you at the end of the day, really. Beautiful. Also beautiful. Acceptable. Beautiful again. We gotta pick up our speed and our efficiency a little bit here. Come on. Because it does occur to me that, in theory, if I actually had the motivation to do so, we could go to the prison depths and just rock that out, do an entire extra level. That would be sweet. But alas, it was not meant to be on this fine, fine day. Though I'm okay with that. This is still a very good run for increasing our overall cell count, which overall makes us stronger. So no matter what happens, as long as we at least beat the incomplete one, then we have made some progress, and that's, honestly, I couldn't ask for much more. I mean, I totally could ask for more, but that would be kind of ungrateful, wouldn't it? Oh god. Nope. Denied. Denied. Denied again. Alright, let's go ahead and... Could you not be a jerk? Like, come on. I mean, it's not even that hard to not be a jerk. You just... You know, you look yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm not going to be a jerk. And where is that elite enemy that I wanted to kill? Oh god, I accidentally triggered him. This was all a mistake! I regret everything. I regret nothing. Oh god, all my arrows are stuck. I'm not... I was out of arrows. That was probably the funnest I've ever been, or I've ever felt being scared. That's some good stuff. Beautiful again. Alright. There we go. That solved that problem. I mean, am I audacious enough to attempt going through the prison depths and then still having time for the ossuary? The answer is no. I don't actually feel audacious enough for that. Though I really should, because that would be quite the feat to pull off. I mean, you know, by my standards. Not by normal people's standards. Just Gaslight standards. Because apparently I have a very low opinion of myself and my capabilities. So I hold myself to a lower standard than I do to others. For some reason. Kind of a weird thing to do with one's life, but, you know, it is what it is. Actually, plus, I don't really care for the prison depths that much, if I'm being 100% honest. There is money there, so we'll go for it. Oh god, no. No. There was probably more money also in the upper stratosphere, which we totally could have gone for. And I was actually seriously considering going to the ramparts, but then I remembered that the ramparts time door only has one stat upgrade, whereas the ossuary has 2. Plus, it also has higher tier items. So if we get really lucky, and we happen to get a drop here. Oh, right. We have the whole Hakudo's bow thing. Wait, is it Hakudo? Is that actually how it's pronounced? Hakuto? Okay. Alright, I actually had it right. That kind of surprised me a little bit, to be honest with you. I figured I would have got that wrong. Maybe I did, and I'm just imagining things, but you never know. You never really know about a person, do you? Till you've walked a mile in their shoes, or something like that. What I do know for sure, though, that isn't some old-timey metaphor or parable or whatever, is that power is nice to have. And overall, I think we probably definitely probably have that power that we seek, which is good. Oh, and you know what I just realized? When every single item is unlocked and has all the stat boosty stuff, that means we're gonna get, in total, a +8 stat boost just for having all items equipped. Like having something in every slot. That's gonna be beautiful. Can you imagine such a world? I can. And in that world... Oh god. That actually wasn't so bad. But in that world, my life will never again, ever again, be threatened by horrible, disgusting monsters. And that's a world worth living in, my friend. That is indeed a world worth living in. Where are all the monsters, anyway? They must have heard about me coming after them, so they ran away. Typical behavior. Oh, dang it. He actually managed to roll at me. Despite my superior stabbing power. Maybe I'm not as superior as I like to imagine myself being. But that couldn't possibly be true. Excuse me, sir. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not going to bother unlocking that bow, though it is a pretty cool bow. I mean, the whole, like, targeting your enemy and, like, assassinating them. It could honestly have been called the Assassin's Bow, and it would have been no less cool than it is. Whoa! I rolled into that. That's my fault. My bad. Alright, good stuff. Alright, and we're just going to keep upgrading our tactics until we can one-shot everything. That's my general strategy for knowing that I'm strong enough to survive, is if I can one-shot... If I can one-shot the basic enemies, then I'm in a good spot. Everything else is not acceptable. Oh dear. Haha! Take that, sucker. They thought they were going to get away with that. I am mildly concerned and disturbed by this guy. Okay, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, where are you coming back? Is he coming? Okay, he is coming back. Rolled through that. That was good. Oh, wait, what am I even worried about? Come on. I did not actually do what I was planning on doing, which was to... I was going to just parry him, but he actually came at me faster than I expected. Faster than a speeding bullet, some would say. Others would say just get good. I would possibly be one of those. Get good at the parrying. I need, like, superhuman reaction time. And as I do not have superhuman reaction time, I shall consider that a failure on my part, and I need to become even more superhuman than I already thought I was. Which was not superhuman at all, but working on it. Beautiful. Whoop. And boop. Nothing like a little harmless booping to kill our foes. I'm definitely going for the double arrow bonus next, because we're going to need that. We're going to need more bows, and more arrows, rather, if we intend to get anywhere with this. Man. We are ridiculously overpowered. Would you agree? I mean, maybe we're not overpowered per se. Oh, but we are quite strong, and that makes me feel happy. Which, as everyone knows, is the most important factor for deciding one's success in life, is if you're happy. I mean, at least that's the way I try to live my life. I mean, honestly... If I were doing a job that had, like, a 6-figure paycheck, or even, like, a 7-figure paycheck, maybe even, I mean, surely no one gets paid 8-figure paychecks, but, you know, let's imagine for a second that I was. I mean, if I didn't like doing the job, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Like, I have to do what I'm passionate about, what feels right to me, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes you gotta do stuff that you don't want to do before you can do the stuff that you really want to do. And I'm kind of at that phase in my life, really, when I think about it. I'm at that phase where there's still a lot of stuff that I probably have to do that I don't want to do, but we are working towards that beautiful dream in one's life where you can do what really makes you happy rather than what you've got to do just to get by. And truly... I mean, what more could one want in life than just the opportunity to work towards that point, right? The opportunity to be doing that thing that is innately your thing that you know you were meant to do. Or at least the thing that makes you happy. You don't have to be meant to do anything, strictly speaking, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's my holiday emotional message for the day. Beautiful. I'll also eat that cake. I would never turn down a good cake. Especially that one. Mostly because it got me back to full health and felt good. It felt good, but then I kind of spoiled it. And now we don't have it anymore, so, life is life. Also, we have plenty of time to keep doing this, so this could be a longer episode as we just farm up some cells. I mean, to be honest with you, it won't take that many episodes, I imagine, to do this, because if we are averaging, like, 200 to 300 cells an episode, then we should easily be able to get to a point pretty quickly, I should think, where we can... Wow, I actually didn't manage to finish off, didn't manage to finish him off there. Actually, heck, we might even get 200 cells before we even finish this area, which is... That's pretty good, that's a new record. And for one, I have to say, that makes me very happy. Though there is virtually... Is that... Oh! You know what? I like the way that was designed. That was pretty cool. Could buy ourselves some extra pyrotechnics. I mean, that's pretty expensive for what it is, but, actually, how much damage does that do? It does more damage than this infantry bow. So... but then again, the infantry bow does have the, The infantry bow is more likely to actually stun our enemies, so... That was worth buying just for the extra stat bonus it gave us. But, probably not for... Actually. You know what? Never mind. That actually could be our primary weapon now. It doesn't stun our enemies, but it does do beautiful damage. Now, if that had a quad modifier on it, we would be, again, well on our way to the dream of just completely annihilating our enemies and then not having to worry about them anymore. Which is truly the dream that all people have, no doubt. Probably. I mean, I dream of annihilating my enemies. Actually, now that I think about it, do I even have any enemies? I don't think I do. Nope, I have no enemies. Now that I think about it, that's actually pretty good. Or maybe that's bad, now that I think about it. If I don't have enemies, that means I've never actually done anything meaningful with my life, does it? Like, nothing that anyone has ever been like, ah, you shouldn't do that. You're opposing the status quo. You're, not dreaming, or you're dreaming too big. Dream smaller. To which I'd say, no, I will dream as big as I want to, damn it. And, then they'll be like, oh, well, I guess we'll have to fight over it or something. I don't know. I mean... That is a quote that always lived with me. Was it Winston Churchill who said that? Something about, like, having enemies being good because it means you've stood up for something once in your life. Something that really resonates with me, because it just sounds so potent in its way. And, you know what, let's go with... Actually, is there anything I might want to do instead? Summons a bomb. You know what, we'll go with the whole, like, extra burn damage. That should be good. That should be very good indeed. Alright, we also want to save up our money, probably get ourselves some ice grenades, if we can. Just anything that will allow us to stun our opponent. Okay, good enough. Okay, there we go again. Come on. Oh, dang it. I feel somewhat irrationally angry to have taken damage. Like, it's silly. But I feel like I shouldn't have taken damage, and now that I did take some damage, I'm a little salty about it. Oh, there we go. I feel like that happened all at once in a way. And we'll leave the rune alone, because we really don't need to pick it up. So let's just move on with our lives, and everything will be good. Alright, hello there. You. Dude, wow, we got exactly 200. Alright, let's see here. Means we could get flashbang level 2, but let's go for an ice grenade, because that's pretty sweet. And let's see here, what else might we want to upgrade? I'm gonna get this down to 1. Frantic sword. Rapier, torch. Gonna... Yeah, I mean, like I was saying at the end of the last episode, I think it is rather important that we kind of work on upgrading everything and get it as close as we possibly can. I like the Death Orb, but it doesn't hold the mustard for me. Wow, we had a whole 2 extra minutes on that. That was pretty sweet, actually. And let's see here. I think I want to go... Let's go Slumbering Sanctuary and then Dark Sepulchre from there. Or no, that's right. I'm a little nervous right now that the Sepulchre might actually not be good for us. In the sense that, you know, we have had some crashes in there recently and we are in an alpha build. So let's not risk it is what I'm saying, I guess. That's what I'm really saying at the end of the day. Whoop. I'll take your money, good sir. You know what, I'm gonna kill this guy just because I don't like that he's near goblins. Or near that golem. And if I have to go back and kill that golem, and I'm willing to bet I probably will. Oh god, no. No. Okay. There are 2 elite enemies here. I don't like either of them. It makes me very, very upset that they exist. Alright. Let's heal up. Let's go kill that ever elite. Alright, good, no. I feel like I might end up regretting this, actually, but... Then again, there's probably still more than 10 enemies left, so... Wow, that was easy. That was easier than I thought it'd be. Oh, also we probably want to boost our, excuse me, sir. Turn left. You really don't want to... Why don't you look left? There we go. Give me your money. Your money or your life, good sir. Let's see. Which one of these likely has the cursed chest in it? If any. It might be on the other side of the door. Oh, nope. There it is. And as always, of course, we gotta... I mean, there's a part of me, there's a hybritical, that's not even a real word, but I'm gonna say it anyway, that says, you know what, just wake up the sanctuary and then, you know, worry about the curse later. But saner heads will prevail on that one, and I'm going to, in fact, kill all my enemies before actually moving on. Because I am not an idiot. Despite the fact that I constantly call myself an idiot, I am indeed not an idiot, probably. Though, some might debate that. Wow, that was pretty good. That worked out, you know, in a pretty straightforward and effective fashion. No. Oh. Oh, God. There goes the curse. Beautiful again. Okay, where is the other Archbishop of Canterbury here? There he is. Alright. Let's move on then. We can go ahead and kill all the other enemies later. But for now, we do have more important things to do, which is to wake this sanctuary up. Which, I kind of wonder if we're going to get like a lore tidbit on like all the levels later on in the game. I kind of hope we do. Like, and by kind of hope, I like really hope we do. Like, I have to assume that most like story-ish bits are just deliberately not being included right now on the grounds that, you know, to not spoil anything. Oh, God. Ow. That hurt. But we're still alive. We're not dead yet, so it's okay. Just try not to use any more, because we do still have to get through the clock tower after this, or whatever other level we choose to go through. Oh, God. Yeah, and definitely don't get hit by Senior Giant Drill Fist there, because, you know, that would be really bad. But not too bad. I mean, I take that back. It would actually be probably the worst thing that could possibly happen. Aside from actually dying, which we might do if Mr. Drill Daddy actually decided to drill us, which he might decide to do. You never know. I'm gonna re-roll this a couple of times in the hopes that... There we go. Totally gonna do that. Alright. There is a... It's not likely gonna happen, because unless we get a drop from... Like, just like a free drop, it's not likely that we'll be able to afford a, Actually, wait, hang on. Were there any little nubs off to the side where we might be able to get free cells? The answer is no, not here anyway. Alright. Let's do this! Anyway. Yeah. There's a lot we have to do, really. A lot we have to do. You know what? You decide to wake up and draw my attention to, you deserve what you get. I mean, on the other hand, we don't have to kill everything. That would help us with our cell acquisition. There's also a part of me that says, build up your survival so you don't get one shot when you go fight the assassin. But there's another part of me that says, screw that, I am invincible. But then again, if history has taught us one thing, it's that every time I say I'm invincible, I immediately proceed to die. And justly so, frankly. Oh, that was good. That felt good, frankly. That felt much less good, especially because, for all we know, that bat would have dropped some cells for us, and then we would have been stronger. And, you know, being stronger is generally better. And thus, I feel bad about myself. But that's how the cookie crumbles, and there's not much I can do about it. So, yeah. Oh, it'd be hilarious to get some higher tier stuff, but not gonna happen today. Also, there are no more stat upgrades. On to the clock tower. Though, once this update goes out of beta, we really should do like a graveyard to sepulcher run. Just so we can say we're doing something different. Also, Gaslight, don't get hit. You have free charges of delicious bone healing juice, and you don't want to spoil those. Though I know myself very well, I will probably spoil them. I mean, I can hardly imagine what hard mode's gonna be like when I, like, can't rely on free healing, like, in between levels. Like, even healing only every second level is pretty juicy and delicious. And also very good for my long-term survivability. And makes me very happy about life. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Again, I don't have to fight everyone. I just like to. Because, you know, cells and stuff. Oh boy, get out of there. Wow. Not bad, kid. Not great, but not bad. Mostly bad, though. That was actually pretty embarrassing. You've embarrassed yourself and your entire family. Oh, dear. Okay. And I do promise one day I am actually going to follow through and get those, get that blueprint up there in the bell tower. Haha! That was... Okay. Alright. That was less than ideal, actually. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Gaslight. You still have a long way to go. You are an ambitious young YouTuber with everything to prove. Which you'll totally do probably one day. Prove something. Bam! Down you go. And down you go. And then down you go. You don't even know what's hitting you. I mean, this is good practice for what is inevitably going to happen. Remember that cake's there. We're going to need it later. But it's good practice for what's going to happen when we actually get to the assassin. Because the dream I am concocting in my head involves me basically just repeatedly back-to-back freezing her until, yeah, she is dead and can no longer be any danger to us. Nicely done. Let's get out of here now and continue the ascent to the top. We'll leave those green arrows there because they can be valuable to us in other ways later on. Namely when we have to get rid of the curse we inevitably pick up later on in this level. Oh god. Alright, we're safe here. That guy can't hurt me. There we go, alright. I mean, we're already... Oh dear. Don't slip, Gaslight. That would be extremely embarrassing. Duck and cover and then roll to safety, as one does. Alright. I've got a reasonably good feeling about this still. Reasonably good. I might ruin this. And it wouldn't be the first time I've choked at the end of a run. But having said that, I am confident that we've got this time. For sure, like for sure, we've got this. Ain't nobody gonna bring us down this time. I don't know why I felt the need to kill that one right there at that particular moment in history, but I did. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright. Good stuff all around. Whoop. Alright, then we just hide. Oh, that one hurt. Just a little bit. But not too much. Not as much as it hurt him. Believe me, I will hurt you far more than you can hurt me. Or, alternatively, for extra edginess points, I will hurt myself far more than you will ever hurt me. But that's just pretty grim and dark, and we don't live in the grim darkness of the far future. We live in the sort of optimisticness of the near present, or something. So, yeah. Whatever it is I'm trying to say, we'll make it work. This is gonna be fun. Oh, and he dropped a chicken for me! I mean, isn't that kind? Isn't that ever so kind? Alright. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna let them follow me for now. I mean, if they want to. Alright, never mind. I was gonna say let them follow me, and then I will make them work for me later. Oh god. Gonna need that turkey in a second. Actually, I probably need that turkey now, if we're being entirely... Where is that turkey? Alright. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. No, oh, really? You're kidding me? There's like not even anything in this tower. Where the heck is my special prize? I guess it's in that tower. The very tower I thought there was nothing else left to fear in. Boing. There we go. Excellent work, my young apprentice. Even better work. I mean, on the other hand, I shouldn't be killing all these green arrows. I should be saving them. I should really be saving them for later. Because... Oh god, I activated the elite tracker somehow. Oh god. How the diddly dang doodly did that ever happen? That was something, wasn't it? Well, at least there's free cake. That actually was probably the single scariest moment in this entire run, because I genuinely thought I just got us killed. Instead, I'd only got us mostly killed, and by mostly killed, I mean we were not killed at all. We are actually still winning at maximum winning capacity, which is the best kind of winning. I mean, winning in general is the best kind of winning, but let's not split hairs about my decision of describing this present situation of events here. All right. Wait, you're telling me there wasn't a cursed chest on? Oh wait, hang on a second. I knew there was something fishy about this, something very hinky, as they used to say back in the olden days. Also, don't you just love the background here? It's very pretty. Very pretty indeed, I says. Also, you know we're doing good because I can almost but not quite one-shot the big guys. And that's always a good feeling. Now, my gut says go for more brutality, but my heart says go for the gold and maximize your damage so that we can continue winning or something. I mean, to be entirely honest, I think if I had a shield, we would be perfect. But that's just not happening today. Oh dear. Whoop. Okay, it is very messy here right now. Okay, where is that cursed chest? Okay, here it is, here it is. Alright. Beautifully done. Masterfully executed. Nicely done. Wow, I actually managed to kill it before the game could even register that I was cursed. Holy balls! 24 tactics! If I had quad damage on, it would be game over for, like, everything that's not me. But we don't have quad damage, and there is a greater than 0 chance I'll still manage to cock this all up. But, those odds have just decreased fairly notably there, just now. So, we'll call this one a day, probably. Alright, let's see, where do I want to go? Halfway up the tower, middle way up the tower. Doesn't matter as long as there's enemies for us to face somewhere. There are, I did leave some enemies in one of these towers, didn't I? There we go, there's, in fact, look at that, it's perfect, there's 2 of them. It also would not have surprised me if at that very moment I ended up getting hit by an arrow by not ducking in time. Because that seems like a Gaslight thing to do, like a gas mark TM trademarked. Did I just say gas mark? Whatever I said. Whatever I said, it's... We all know it to be true, so no point putting it around. Also, only 140 cells this time. That's a bit disappointing, but it also makes me wonder if the game sort of, if there is any control to kind of like try limiting, putting like an upper floor on how many cells we can get. Also, how much money do I have? Can I reset? I can. I can easily reset my mutations, so we are. Reset them. Yes. We'll go with this. We'll go with this. And we'll also go with this. Wait, how much extra damage did that say I would do? Hold on a second. Did I read that right? An extra 1,000 damage. Alright. I mean, I don't think the range of the, I don't know if the range of my pyrotechnics is enough to actually get that bonus. But we'll try. We'll do it. I mean, 24. That's crazy. That's like the best I've ever got. Oh yeah, I don't get the bonus. No. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, yes. Oh no. Actually, I kind of blame the game for that one. Oh, she's dead. And my reasoning for blaming the game on that one is because I totally threw the grenade, but the game didn't actually register that I had thrown the grenade, apparently. I find that sometimes happens. Maybe I'm just not actually pressing the button firmly enough. What I do know is, though, that it's time to invest ourselves in some cool stuff again. So let's continue with our dream of upgrading stuff to maximum coolness. Oop. Oop. Oh, maximum boop. Alright, I mean, this is probably a little bit irritating, and I do apologize for that. Especially because it's going to be all for naught anyway, when you think about it, since the next alpha update's probably going to hit, and this is all going to reset. But anyway, yeah. We're there. We're there when the time comes, and then we'll have everything unlocked. Actually, the other bonus is we could just unlock everything all at once and then have, like, a ridiculous amount of money on our hands, which would also be good. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button. Maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.